That was interesting.
Very interesting indeed.
Next up, you better get your joggers on. This is a long walk through Kings Park Mountains Bay Road and Jacob's Ladder. Produced by Michael Mass, and we have Kings Park Walking Trail.
Kings Park, Perth, West Australia, known as the biggest, world's largest and beautiful inner city parks. It is just over 400 hectares and 2/3 of it is bushland.
The best place in Kings Park is the memorial place, I think, because you see a lot of history about Kings Park, and I think in Australia as well.
The State Memorial is located on Mount Isa, overlooking the beautiful Swan River. The pool of reflection and the flame of remembrance make up the State Memorial.
The State Memorial, it's a great service to the fallen soldiers.
Next, we are travelling to Jacob's Ladder. Jacob's Ladder is not part of the park, but for the walk we will include it. It has 242 steps. The people of Perth use it during walks as part of their exercises. It's on Cliff Street, or where we're going to next is Mounts Bay Road. Walk down Mounts Bay Road for 1 kilometre and you'll reach the Kokoda Track. The Kokoda Track does take your breath away with a steep climb of 150 steps extending to 62 metres.
And I think it really honours the fallen soldiers, and people really get to see like the pathway that they took.
The Lottery West Federation Walkway, otherwise known as the Glass Bridge, extends to 52 metres long. Once you're on it,
look at that beautiful view. You just see that river, the boats, the Glass Bridge. It's a great tourist location.
The opening times of the bridge is 9 AM to 5 PM. The end of the Lottery West Federation Walkway takes you to the Pioneer Women's Memorial Fountain and Water Garden. Then a short walk to the DNA Tower. The DNA Tower is to inhabit the cells and control the development of life. The DNA Tower is the highest viewing platform in Kings Park and is at 15 metres high and 101 steps. On a clear sunny day you might even see the Indian Ocean. The stones that surround the tower are stones from each 11 towns and 80 shires in Western Australia. Walking back to the State Memorial you might see the baobab tree that was collected from Broome and brought down to Perth Kings Park.
Yeah, I would recommend walking here in Kings Park, especially when you're with your friends and your family and relatives, because you can have a good time, and yeah, it's a beautiful place.
Looks like I'll be doing that sometime soon. Something that I should have done quite a bit now actually is the annual Sausage Sizzle fundraiser here at North Metro TAFE.
Yes, they did. This short video is about broadcast students holding a sausage sizzle to fundraise money for their graduation. Will they be able to fundraise enough money or will they have to pay from their own back pocket? Filmed by Matthew Kustka and edited by Maha Jabber.
Looks like a bundle of joy. Of course, Michael is on the barbecue. Thank you to Maha.
We have the Harmony in our studio. Let us know about the upcoming events happening in Perth. I heard there's a lot happening this summer.
Yes, you are correct, Lewis. There will be a few events happening over the summer. Hello and welcome to Going Out in the Summertime. I'll be telling you the upcoming events this summer in Perth. First up, family events. Lights for Lifeline will have different displays all over the city, but the biggest and brightest display will be the Christmas tree in Yagan Square. It will consist of 47,000 lights, each light representing every person who has called this year for help. Lights for Lifeline will begin on the 15th of November and stay until December 20th. Mandurah Cruise has been doing Christmas light cruise for years now and keeps on getting bigger. Go and see the houses along the river light up with Christmas decorations. You can check out the prices and details of the cruise on their website. This event will run from the 1st of December to the 5th of January. And of course, the City of Perth will be holding an Australia Day Skyworks show and is set to be the biggest event of the year. With so many great events, including the Skyworks show, we will sure see some smiling faces. As for the children's events, parents will be happy to have plenty of opportunity to get the kids entertained with the fun activities set up around Perth for the summer. The Western Australian Maritime Museum is holding too many historical displays and will be running children's activities from the 20th of December to the 2nd of January. The activities will engage and teach kids about the fascinating world of ancient Rome. Kids can also spend the day at Aqua learning ins and outs of being a marine scientist. This event will include some behind-the-scenes showings of Aqua, turtle and fish feedings, a glass-bottom boat adventure, slime making, and the kids will also receive a take-home kit as well as some beverages. This activity will run from the 7th to the 9th of January and will cost $79. Now for the upcoming sports in Perth, the Optus Stadium will be holding the Domain Test Series, Australia versus New Zealand in the Almighty Cricket. It runs from the 12th to the 16th of December. And there's also the ATP Cup at RAC Arena that will be replacing the Hopman Cup here in Perth. The ATP Cup will bring male tennis players in from around the world to play for ATP points. The Cup will be happening from the 3rd to the 8th of January. And lastly, experience the excitement of horse racing here in Perth with the TAB Perth Cup. There will be plenty to drink and eat, setting up a great day at the races. The Cup is on the 4th of January and opens at 9 a.m. The time of the race will be announced later towards the date. And lastly, this year's music and arts festivals for the music and lovers. And lastly, this year's music and arts festivals for the music lovers and party goers. Origin Fields is back on for another round this year with an awesome lineup. The 2-day festival will be happening through New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. This event will be located in Wellington Square. Tickets go at $159, and for more information, please go to originfields.com.au. Freedom Time will also be another festival happening through New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. It won't be as big as Origin, but still has a packed lineup with a lot of up-and-coming artists included. It won't cost an arm and a leg for people to get in, with costs beginning at $74. Freedom Time will be at the Ozone Reserve. For more information, please go to freedomtime.com.au. And of course, Fringe World is set to bring floods of people to rock the streets of Perth, just as it does every year. Fringe World will have many acts varying from circus performances, stand-up comedy and musicals taking place each night from the 17th of January to the 16th of February. Fringe Festival will be happening across 150 venues over Perth. There are also a few shows where the children are welcome to join in on the entertainment. The next segment will include a live interview with Johnny Pratt, LATV Performance Week, 3 Idiots in the Elevator, and the whole year's BTS in broadcast with a live performance with Johnny Pratt to finish. That's the end for me today. I'm Harmony Romslow. Thank you for listening and to Going Out in the Summertime.
Here, we're currently at the OB van. We're still going to be talking to them.
Welcome back to Midsummer Madness. This is our last segment for today, and we currently have Johnny Pratt joining us here. He's one of the techs at Leaderville TAFE, and has gotten the opportunity to perform his music and have it recorded and filmed at TAFE. So Johnny, what got you into music?
What got me into music?
Yeah.
Well, I guess my dad's old jazz records, and
wow.
probably going to see the Angels at the Old Melbourne Hotel when I was the underage punter in high school.
So which musical instrument did you like playing, and why was this?
Look, I guess first and foremost, I'm a singer, a frontman, but practically speaking, acoustic rhythm guitar is kind of my favourite. Electric guitar is good fun, but acoustic guitar makes you work a bit harder for what you're trying to get, so I enjoy that.
Awesome. And do you believe that live at the venue benefits the students learning your tech and all that?
Absolutely. I think it's a really great initiative. It's one thing to learn, you know, your content and your curriculum in a course, but to be put in intrinsically a really live industry situation and find out that there are many other variables that you've got to get used to. You know, they're working with time scales, they're working with troubleshooting, and primarily teamwork, and that's really important. I think it's awesome, yeah.
Awesome. And do you see live at the venue happening again next year? And what do you exactly expect from coming from that?
Look, I think it's been just a really great opportunity it's a win-win for everybody involved, for the performers, for the students and for the staff. It's gone really well, and I couldn't see any reason why we wouldn't be putting everything into having that happen again. I just expect, greater performances and great results for the students and staff.
It's good. Thank you for coming in today. We will hopefully see you again soon when you perform later on for us. But here are some behind the scenes of LATV put together by Michael Mars.
Good evening. I'm live at the venue.
Times, but right now I'm on the last tube out of London.
There doesn't no more. Oh, freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose.
And all of the burdens. Now when I hold you,
this day preempt the passage of the future play.
Your words cut deep. Make me some breakfast for the second time in this week.
take me back to Bondi.
Next, we have Three Idiots in the Elevator, a unique game show where the host asks questions. Michael asks a series of questions about Olympics, cricket, soccer, and if the contestant successfully answers these questions, they win a sweet prize. This is produced by Raf Talentino. Here it is, Three Idiots in an Elevator.